don't know if this is working. Is this thing on? Let's see. Let's see if this is working. Oh, okay. Let's see if this is working. What the heck? What's happening, baby? Cool. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. That's okay. Cool. It's working. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay, but there's not really a lot of people. Hey, Michael, because Karen wanted me to, she said to message her if I go to do this, can you just send her a message and say that I'm doing it? Thanks. All right, cool. I look really weird in my clothes, so I'm kind of wearing pajamas. I'll wait until at least somebody's here. I wasn't really planning on doing anything today, but I was talking to my best friend Karen earlier, and I told her that I was wanting to make a chocolate cake, but I wanted to do it like on stream. And she was like, you should do it. And I was like, nah, I don't know if I want to. And she's like, well, I would watch that. And I said, okay. So my kitchen was a mess, but it gave me the motivation, I guess, to clean it at least a little bit. So I cleaned it with the help of my husband. And yeah, we're going to make dinner. I'm going to make dinner. You're going to be there. I'm going to make dinner. I'm going to make a version of turkey meatballs with spinach and feta. I may or may not have so I may or may not have the correct ingredients, so I'm gonna have to improvise. So that's what I'm gonna do. So meatballs, feta, spinach. Okay, we're gonna have that with rice. And I went through my fridge to find things that are needing to get cooked so that it doesn't go to waste. So we're gonna make some like peppers and stuff like that because I don't want it to go bad. All right. And then after we get that done, we're gonna start getting like a cake ready. And that one's gonna be a little different. So I'm trying to think and another thing that I have to make, and I might as well make it on here. I have to make some mayo. So we're gonna make mayo as well. And if it seems like kind of weird, it's because the camera that I have, it like follows me automatically. So I'm just going to leave these in here. And then I'm going to rinse this off. And basically this is like just super chill. Just chill. Nothing crazy. I have cats, so gotta clean the surfaces. And I'm washing my hands. because I just touched a bunch of shit. All right. I hope everyone is having a nice night. I am getting over actually being sick, so it's not been the greatest. It's not been fun. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was like a sinus infection or something like that. So, dry that out. Now, if you don't like this shit, oh well. But I think that it tastes okay. I'm kind of craving meatballs, but I really, my God, I don't want beef. I almost got chicken, but they have turkey. I might as well just leave that open. All right. So this is what I mean by I didn't have like all the right ingredients, so I kind of need to improvise. I try to be as gluten-free as possible. Sometimes I don't have the things that I need, so I need to improvise. We will be improvising today. Normally, this is the breadcrumb I use, but I really don't have a lot. So instead of trying and failing with that, we're going to use rolled oats. Some of you guys might be like, ew, that's weird, that's disgusting. Well, there's a first time for everything. And this is just what we're going to do. So, give it a quick rinse. Because I like to rinse everything out. Because again, I have cats. There's hair. I don't want hair in my food. And we're just going to guess here. But this is really, I need to separate this. Because I'm D'Artagnan Jean. That's what I mean right there. I have cats, and they're interested in knowing what the fuck I'm doing. So, anyway, back to the oats. I am going to separate some of this. And then we're going to put some chicken broth in it. Because I want to make sure that it actually, it's softened. So we're just going to put a little bit. No, you ain't getting nothing. We're going to put a little bit of this in here. Just to kind of get it started. Just to get it started. Okay. I get a spoon and mix it around. And then if I have to add more, then I'll add unsoftened stuff. But it should be good. It should cook down. All right. So next, this is all the turkey. I didn't really use this yet, so we're going to put this to the side. And this, I'm going to put this over here. For now. Because I know I'm going to have to use it again, but I might as well clean it. So, seasoning. We're just going to guess. Listen, we season with our hearts here. I don't have a rhyme or a reason to why I season. Okay? So we're just going to grab some shit from the little season rack over here. And that's what we're going to put in it. I think I actually just got, let's get a little bit of Italian seasoning, but black pepper, garlic, and we need seasoning, okay? We're not going to have some bland-ass meatballs. But we're also not going to overdo it, because there's nothing worse than overdone seasoned meatballs. Okay. A little bit of salt. I don't think I really need this stuff, but I think I got, let's take a gander over here. All right. So, just a bunch of random shit. Again, there doesn't have to be a rhyme or reason. We're going to put, I guess I haven't opened this one yet. Or do I have one already open? Nope, that's paprika. No. Nope. Might as well open it. Oh, it is open. Kind of. Little bit of this shit. Put a little bit of hair on your chest. Garlic powder. You don't have to use a lot if you don't want to. A little bit of Italian. Yummy. Black pepper, because you need it. That's why. And we love black pepper. At least I do. Alright, brown butter, roasted garlic. This shit's actually really fucking good. So, we're going to put some of this in there. Close that off. And add a little bit of salt. I don't like to add, and it's like a crazy thing to me. It sounds like I'm doing a lot, but I'm not. This thing is like broke, so like hardly anything comes out of it. I don't like to salt a lot of stuff, obviously, because there's like salt in the seasoning and some of it anyway. But I prefer to like have people salt to how they like it. So we're gonna just put these aside for now, okay? And then we're gonna throw in. Oh, we need eggs. So we'll use these two. Let's wash them first. These are fresh chicken eggs, so the bloom is still on them. You need to wash them. And you don't need soap. Just warm water is fine. Okay. That's good. And we're going to use this. We dried the bowls out with that. It should be fine. I'm not too worried about it. Alright. Let's open this back up. Actually, no, we won't. I like to save. You can't see it, but I have my compost bowl behind the camera. So we're going to throw those eggs in the compost. Now we're going to add some of this oatmeal, or oats, rolled oats, not oatmeal. We're going to add some of this in there, and then we're going to give it a good mix. And then who knows, maybe I chop up some of these peppers and put that in here. And you don't want to over incorporate everything, because then the meatballs just get like super dense. I think that's the perfect amount of oats, to be honest. Oh, it's probably the wind. And I'll see how long my phone actually lasts, because I didn't realize that my phone wasn't charged all the way. So, I don't know. I don't know if I want to add the peppers in this or not. Because I am going to add some of these panko crumbs to this. I think that looks good. Now, if you guys see me washing my hands a lot, it's because I don't want to touch everything with weird shit on my hands. So that's why I like to rinse my hands off a lot. We're going to add some of these. And again, they're gluten-free, so they're not really like tasty. But the flavor is going to come with everything else that we end up putting in here. Yes, yes. And then what I'm going to do is a little razzle dazzle. Once I roll all of this, I'm going to do like a little seasoning sprinkle on the top. On the top. So let's get the aluminum foil. That one, this one. Okay. We're going to move that aside. We're going to line this, because this is what we're going to put the meatballs on. And then the extra meatballs, I'll probably just freeze, because it's only me and Michael. It's only me and my husband. So I don't need that much. And I just want to say, this is a very random live. This isn't a normal thing, but it helped me get motivated, I guess, enough to clean the kitchen. So here we are. Here we are. Okay, we're going to put this back. Might as well grab this. I'm going to put a little bit of this down. And then we're going to grab some of these. I'm not going to make them so big. And I don't know how to explain it. Maybe put a little bit more of this in there. I don't want them to be like super dried out. And as I'm putting more like panko crumbs in there. But I still want it to try and stay like the consistency of a meatball. The only thing is every time I've ever used turkey to make a meatball, it doesn't stay. And I don't know if it's like the fat content in the turkey that I got the last couple of times I've done it. Oh, I gotta put feta in here. I don't know. And spinach. We probably won't do the spinach. We'll probably do the feta, and then I'll make the spinach like on the side. So like all the other times that I've made like the meatballs like this, they've kind of not stayed in like a ball shape. And I don't know if it's like, again, like the fat content or like, I don't know what it would be. I really don't. Oh, wow. Open this one-handed because I don't want to get my hands dirty. All right, and then this is, I don't know if it's a reverse for you guys, but we're going to throw all that in there because everything's a little better with feta. It's fucking stupid. Okay, moving on. Dumb joke. Now, I was like, there's something missing from this. Something very, very important. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So let's kind of make them into little balls now. So one thing. Little balls. I don't want them too big, but again, it's kind of hard not to make them a little bit on the plus side. And watch, who knows? Maybe I open the stove and it all turns into a flat thing. Oh well, that's how life goes. And sometimes things get fucked up and you move on and you still eat your dinner because it's still food. La la la. And I am in no way, shape, or form a professional, but I do like to mess around and have happy accidents because sometimes the best things that I've made look to be the shittiest and they still come out pretty good. Not the way I intended it, but nonetheless, good. Okay. This looks wild on my hands. It almost feels like I'm playing with like oobleck. That's what it feels like. And I really hope that my phone doesn't die. But there's a good possibility that, you guys don't get to stick with me to the end of this. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I said that's why. That's why it's okay. If somebody wants to know what it looks like and it's that important, they could either message me, they can call, ask for a photo. Okay. I'll probably do, I don't know, like 2 more and then save the rest. That seems like too much. Some of these got gradually bigger. Oh my god. This one doesn't want to form into a ball. Okay. That's what that's looking like. I don't know. I don't know if you could see that. But we're gonna rinse this off now. My little babies, my baby chickens, they are outside pecking at things. So earlier we went to the store, um, and I decided to get some watermelon for the chickens, and I put some out there. And just, I don't know, like 30 minutes ago, I was looking out there and there was like a little ground squirrel on the porch eating some of the, did I say chicken? Watermelon? Anyway, watermelon, whatever. There was some leftover watermelon that the chickens didn't eat. So the little squirrels were coming up to the porch and eating the watermelon. And my camera is being weird. Okay. They might not follow me. Hold on. Okay. It's doing some weird stuff. So, anyway, yeah, the squirrels were eating the watermelon, so I cut off some of the watermelon and then I walked it over there. But then the chickens were like, wait, what are you doing? That's our stuff. So then I had to start throwing watermelon in their direction to kind of get them to leave me alone so that I can go give the little squirrels some hidden watermelon so that the girls don't go over there and eat it all. Because they're greedy. They're greedy. They don't like to share. Okay, so that's like a good amount to save. Good amount. All right, so we're going to put this in the sink. And then as we're prepping for the next stuff, we'll probably wash and throw the stuff in the dishwasher. In the dishwasher. All right, these are going in. Preheated. Honestly, I can care less if it's preheated or not, if you want me to be real. We don't need this anymore. So we're going to put that away. Kind of wipe that down because I got water on the counter. Okay. So, as that's going, and I'm going to wait to saute like the other vegetables and stuff like that a little bit later. But as that's going, I am actually going to get the ingredients to make some mayo because I ran out. And how fun is it to make mayo? Well, I'll show you. Normally, I make one big jar of it, but I feel like having like two different kinds of mayo. And yes, it may look like I'm using a lot of paper towels. That's because I am. That's because I am. Okay? That's paper towel that's on there. All right. So, you have that. Might as well use this for now. So when you do mayo, it is I think, if I remember correctly, I've been doing it so long, I kind of just, like I said, I measure with my heart. But I think technically it's 2 cups of oil to 1 egg, if I remember correctly. It's this way, 2 cups. So we're going to pour 2 cups in here. And then what I'm going to do, actually I could have just done that. I'm going to mix 1 cup in one of these. And then 1 cup in the other. The half the egg thing is going to be what... I've not done it like this before, so bear with me. I'm always up for doing some random shit. It is what it is. I'm the one eating it. Okay. 1 and 1. Put that there. And quite honestly, you could throw whatever you want in this, like whatever seasoning. If you don't want to season it at all, you don't have to throw any seasoning in it. I myself like it with some seasoning. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw some in there, and then I'm gonna rinse this because I need it for later. Secondly, we are going to grab... It calls for vinegar. I do actually have vinegar. I've been using this, like, leftover. It's actually pretty good. Not that bad. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Because I have 2 younger hens that are laying, like, really small eggs. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use 2 very small eggs instead of 1 big egg. Those look fine. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of this in here. I guess I didn't really need that other one. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. Then we're going to go back over here. And I feel like both of them need a little bit of black pepper. For sure. Black pepper. And then we're going to obviously throw in some garlic. Some garlic. You know what? I actually have. I wonder... So I got this... It died. Move with me. Oh, okay. Hi. Hi again. So I got this stuff. Sorry. Chili Crunch. I want to try it. And I think this might be the perfect time to do it. So we're gonna throw some of that in there. Maybe a little bit more. Alright. So this one we'll probably just keep basic. I don't know if I want... No, I don't want chili powder in it. We'll just keep it basic. We'll do... Come on, over here. My thing's not wanting to keep up with me. So in this one, we're going to do that chili one. In this one, it's just going to be pepper, garlic. And we'll throw in a little bit of salt. We'll throw in some salt. I feel like the other one isn't going to need it because it has salt in it already. So... Okay. And their eggshells are so different compared to like store-bought. So I have to like be extra careful when I crack it. Because I don't want eggshells in my mayo. Okay. And I did drop a little bit. I did. Okay. Write that down. Alright. So this can go in the trash. And I'll just put this one back. Okay. Walk with me, walk with me. We're gonna go over here and grab my immersion blender. And it might get a little loud, but I'm gonna move these over here because I don't have a way of plugging this in. Sadly. So we're gonna plug it in over here. And the trick with this is you need to do it not on a high speed, it's on a low speed, and you want to keep the immersion blender literally at the bottom of whatever you're mixing it in. You want to keep it at the bottom until it starts turning white, and then you slowly want to lift it up. And I know it would probably be a lot easier if you could see it, but again, I don't have a way of doing that. And I like to give it, and I like to give it a little bit of a mixy mix while I'm doing it. Okay, and because I really don't care that I'm mixing the two mayos together, I'm just going to go from one to the other. Just like that. Oh no, and that happens to me a lot. This thing like falls apart. Come on. Oh my god. I hate when that happens. Okay. The consistency is actually a pretty decent consistency. Let me grab a spoon so I can get the excess out. Oh no. But it's really super easy to do. I feel like it's less expensive to go this route because I feel like it's creamier and it like spreads a lot better. I really hope I don't sound like muffled or anything. This is like a new setup that I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to taste it. I know it sounds a little weird. I'm going to taste it just to see flavor-wise. Okay. It is a little on the saltier side because of the seasoning that I use, but it's not bad. But that's what it looks like. It's, like I said, it's actually pretty creamy. Oh my God. I almost fell out. And it'll thicken up in the fridge. But I didn't. This one smells good. I didn't get to really taste it, but. Alright, well, these are done. In the fridge they go. Cool. Thanks for helping out. Oh my God. Chili got in me. Oh my God. Okay. So now, I actually should probably clean that immersion blender because I'm going to need it. So now, I'm going to clean the stuff that's in the sink because, oh my God. I don't want a mess. So I'm going to clean it, but I also need the immersion blender. So, little rinsey rinse. And this is the boring part. So I really want to make, hi again. I really want to make a chocolate cherry cake. So that's what I'm going to do. Am I going to eat it all? No, I'm going to give some away. Would I eat it all? Probably not. If I did, who cares? Okay, that is clean. We're just going to set that there, let that dry out. And then I'm going to open this. And yes, I like to rinse the dishes off that I'm going to clean in the dishwasher. Why? Because I said so. That's why. I got some soap on the sponge. And I like to make sure that everything is going to get a good solid clean. Doop, doop, doop. All right. Hopefully I'm not here by myself, but if I am, I'm okay with that. I'm good at talking to myself. All right, so right underneath you is actually a set of towels. I'm going to place these down on those towels. Then I'm going to rinse out what's in here. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Right there. Okay, they are indeed saying balls right now. So, maybe not. Okay, we're gonna start with cake. We're gonna start. So I don't have I should say, I got rid of my cake pan because it was time. It was time. So I got rid of it. Hi, babies. So I decided that I wanted to do a cherry chocolate cake. Okay. And at first I was like, I want to be lazy. I just want a basic cherry chocolate cake, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Well, I decided to buy these because I was like, why not? They're cherries. Today, I was like, I don't know if I want to use these cherries. I feel like I would prefer to use these cherries. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use these cherries instead. Oh, I need to put this on. I don't know if that's leaking. Okay. So, ingredients, milk. We're not using vegetable oil, by the way. And 4 large eggs. Cool. So, we're going to dump this right here. All in there. Okay. We're going to go back over here. We're going to grab... Oh my god! We're going to grab the milk. And I have these eggs. I might as well get rid of them and use them. Is there 4? No, there's 3. I need 1 more. 1 more. Okay, can I just say how proud I am of my girls? Let me show you. Look at just how beautiful this egg is. Is that not like just such a pretty freaking egg? Such a pretty egg. I love it. All right. So we're going to put this in here. Prep. Okay. Oven's already preheated. We got to use... We're going to oil like the pan, like around it, but that's going to be it. Whisk egg, milk, oil. We're not doing that. Okay, until smooth. Oh god. You can do it. The color difference is just insane. Insane. Alright. Compost. Not the carton, but I'm just going to throw that over there for now. That's what I needed. Okay. I am going to throw a splash of vanilla extract in there. Because I want to be honest with you. That's why. Maybe 1 more little splash. That sounds good. Okay. We're going to put that in there. And then it said that I needed some milk. It's so hard to see the lines on this. Okay. The milk. Now, instead of using vegetable oil, we're going to use yogurt. Because I don't see the need in using vegetable oil when you could literally just use yogurt instead. And if I remember correctly, it's essentially the same ratio. So again, I measure with my heart here. I don't really care about, like this, I'm looking at directions. Okay? Ingredients, I'll throw whatever the heck I want in there. I don't care. But I want to make sure it's still going to taste good. Let's see. 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. I'm going to measure with my heart. Is it going to be wrong? Probably. But again, who's eating it? Me and whoever else I force. And you know what? Just for good measure. More. All right. So let's get rid of that at least. And then we're going to mix. It says to basically mix until like a smooth consistency. Oh my God. And then what I want to do, because I really like chocolate, is I want to add more. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to add as much as I want. Okay. So I got these, and I got these intentionally for this cake. It may have gotten open, but these are like the actual like chunks. That feels about right. That feels right in my heart. So we're going to do that. It looks fairly smooth. All right. And then you want to know what else we're going to do? We're going to open this bad boy up. Okay, they're already pitted. They're ready to go. So I'm going to put some of them in here. Not all of them. Some of them. That feels good. That feels good. Now, you might be wondering, or you might not be wondering. I don't know. But you might be wondering, you know, why aren't you going to put all of the cherries in there? Well, A, because I don't want to. But B, I'm going to use the immersion blender and I'm going to blend this down because I have an icing that I want to add this stuff to. So that's what I'm going to do. I thought I would need more chocolate, but I don't think I'm going to. I was maybe a little too hasty buying another one. We're going to put the milk and the yogurt away though because we don't need it no more. We don't need it. Where we're going, we don't need the yogurt and the milk. But what we do need is to wipe this down and then add oh no. I know that I had brain meats. I know that I had vegetable oil. Because I'll tell you what, we don't want to use olive oil. And I'll tell you why. When I was younger, okay, I used to have like my friends come over after school and I would make cupcakes, like a lot. I would make cupcakes. Well, I made them so much that I ran out of oil, regular vegetable oil. And I was like, well, I have a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Same thing, right? Wrong. It is not the same thing. In fact, when I handed those cupcakes to my friends to eat, one decided that not only was it not good, but he was going to show me that it wasn't good by smashing them into my carpet in my bedroom. And not just throwing it on the ground, like throwing it on the ground, stomping on it, mashing it in the carpet, and then telling me that it was disgusting. And I was like, well, I think I got that from you just literally grabbing like the bowl and everybody, it started like a whole mess of shit. Everybody started doing that. So I had literally to clean up mashed in carpet fucking cupcakes. Okay. Where did my vegetable oil go? I just seen it with my eyeballs. I had just seen it with my freaking eyeballs. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna have to go to step 2. Or option 2. Because that's avocado oil. And that's grapeseed. Well, fuck it. Let's use some grapeseed oil. Hey, over here. Come on. You gotta keep up with me. We're having a bit of technical difficulties, but I am pouring the oil in the pan, and I am using a paper towel to said coat. Let's see if it decides that it wants to follow. No? I should have probably charged it all the way. That was my bad. That was my bad. So, grapeseed oil, which I think actually tastes pretty good. I'm not mad at it. We're just putting like a nice generous coating because it's a bundt cake pan, first of all, so I don't want it sticking to it. And then where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman. Oh, let me rinse this off. Okay. I got a paper towel right here. Okay. We are going to put this in this. Oh my god. The cherries got stuck inside of it. Oh my god. Okay, you guys need to get out. You need to get out. It's just yogurt on this. Okay. Alright. Put that in that. We're gonna set it, prop it right there. Okay, now we're gonna pour the concoction, is what we'll call it, in to the bowl. Hopefully, oh my god, we're having a problem. Hopefully it fits. All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. Sometimes this is when it would be good to have like a partner to help you. The last time I made a cake, my niece was here. And it was a rum cake that we decided. Well, she decided that she was going to make it for me because I absolutely love rum cake. But she was here and I was here to help her. And it was really, really nice. Oh my god. I just don't want to get stuff like in the middle of like the bundt pan. I don't want it to fall in the hole. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can do it. And listen, I'll let you know how this comes out. If it comes out good, then you'll hear. And if it comes out bad, then you'll also hear. Okay. I feel like I got a good majority out. Do we have to like get all of it? No. No, we don't. Okay, we're gonna put this in there. Bam. All right, so here it says 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah. So we're gonna switch out. This is what the meatballs look like as of right now. Still balls. It says put it in the middle. So that's what we're doing. I feel like I should flip the meatballs though. What do we think? Just to get like a nice little. Those are sturdy. I think those oats like really helped with that. I'm actually quite shocked. Okay. Oh my god, yes. Did I just use my foot to open a drawer? Absolutely. That's what I do. That is what I do. Okay. This stuff. Actually, we're just going to put this stuff over. Oh my god, here. Because I'm going to end up using it. Not that, though. Not that one. And then these things can go back in there along with that. And then this can go in here. And then these can go in here. And then this can go here. And I think this actually came out of there. So we'll leave that. All right, now we're going to cut up some veggie tables that have been kind of like sitting in the fridge for a little bit. And I want to use them before they go to waste. So these look weird, but they're just green peppers. Regular old schmegular green peppers. So we're going to chop those up. Actually, I got to rinse them off first. So let me grab a strainer. Strainer. I'm just going to take the tops off if I can. I don't think this one really matters. Okay. Oh, compost. I could throw that in the compost. Okay. Oh, we got an extra bowl. We're gonna rinse these. Rinse those off for a second. Gonna move this stuff around. Get rid of that. Then I kind of need to go through this. It has kind of been sitting in there for a hot minute. So let's see what's going to go in the compost. When I got, I know this is like a random tangent, but when I got the chickens, I was like, oh, like I'm going to be able to feed them everything. Like, all the stuff that is like leftover, blah, 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 like I can just throw it out there to them. So, less waste. And then I find out that there's like shit that they can't eat. Well, and first and foremost, you don't want to give like your chickens, which I was like, I've seen some people give their chickens some shit. So I already had like wrong ideas of what I can give chickens. But I've seen people give like them like stuff that was like bad. You don't want to give chickens things that are like going bad. But also, you don't want to like, you can't give chickens potatoes. Like, cooked, uncooked, whatever. You can't give them potatoes. You can give them tomato, but you don't want them to have like a lot of the seeds. You can give them apples, but again, you don't want them to have a lot of the seeds. I'm probably just gonna use all this. It's just crazy to me, like the things that you can and can't give them. Nothing from like the nightshade family, except for, like I said, tomatoes, like you can give them, but they have to be ripe. They have to be ripe. And you don't want to give them the stems. So I just did a compost pile instead of getting rid of like a bunch of stuff that I can use. Just compost it instead of wasting it. And I feel like I've done a lot better with waste since doing the whole compost thing. Okay. I felt like I rinsed these off, but they kind of... Oh my god! Whoops. I feel like I rinsed these off already. Okay. Maybe not, like, good enough. Alright. To the towel they go. And just so that you guys know, it is actually a little towel. A little dish towel. Then I need to get that water that I accidentally misted. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm not really a big onion fan, but I will use a shallot. Just not... The shallot I don't think I want to put. I don't know. I want to put that in there. I mean, I guess I could. Guess I could put it in the pile. I like to take the outer layer off. It makes me feel better, but I don't know if it's really necessary. There's like this little membrane. I don't like it, so I like to get it off. Now, am I like a professional like dicer? No, I'm not. I try my best. Listen, if I had to use my teeth to chop this shit, I would. But I have a knife. A kitchen sword, I like to call them. So I'm taking it, again, it's more for me than it is for anything. But I like to take the outer layer off. I don't know what the heck is going on with this. That's so weird. Okay, we're going to just chop that off. Alright, that looks good. This one kind of, I don't know what the heck this is. It's that like little film stuff and it's like not wanting to come off. Okay, it's fine. So I'm gonna just finely chop it because it's gonna just get like thrown into a pan with some butter and sauteed. That's what we're doing. We're just gonna saute these vegetables so that they get eaten. Alright. And I don't want to chop off my finger, which is why I'm going slow. Plus, my knife is kind of dull and I need to sharpen it. But I do tend to cut myself from time to time. In fact, in the shower today when I was shaving my legs, I cut the back of my leg with a razor. So, there's that. So I feel like I have to like be extra slow because I've already kind of got myself today with something sharp. And then we're just going to give that a nice little flip. And then we're just going to do the same thing, but the other way. And then we're going to do another little flip again. And then same thing. Little cat paw. The little cat paw. Okay. Should have left that bowl out here now I think about it, because I could have just thrown this in that bowl. Actually, I'll just get it started in the pan. Grab some butter. This is salted butter, by the way, because I don't have unsalted butter in my house. So we're going to put a good amount in the pan. And we're going to put it on a medium heat because I don't want my butter to burn. Okay, my mic is still on. But you're still over there. All right. My little thingy. I should have charged you more. I'm so sorry. Yep, I'm over here. I'm over here now. Okay, so as that kind of melts down butter-wise, maybe I should like start rinsing the rice. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use my rice cooker. I thought I broke it a while ago. I really thought I broke it. But I did not. I didn't necessarily submerge it. Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. I didn't necessarily submerge it. What the heck? But it did get wet. God damn it. It did get wet. So when I put it on to actually use it, it started doing some funkiness. Okay, so we got one. I like to do 2 cups of rice. And then if we have leftovers, I just give it to the girls. Oh, and I have pretty much just the right amount. I pulled out my other rice just in case. But it doesn't look like we'll need it. Oh, I was like, what was that? It's the butter. Yep, it's the butter. Come on, rice. Alright, we're going to give this a nice little rinsey rinse. And we're going to rinse it until it's clear. Might be a couple of times. Am I going to lie to you and tell you that I always do this? Yeah, I'm going to lie to you. I'm going to lie to you. No, sometimes I don't rinse the rice. And it's only because I'm hungry and we need to hurry up and eat. But it's no excuse. It's no excuse. See, that's... All right. I think one more rinse after this and it should come out pretty clear. Or close to. And this is jasmine rice. So, however many cups of rice you put in it, it's 1.5 cups worth of water. So, that's good enough. All right. Voila. So now we'll add the water. The water. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's done. And you want to know what I said earlier? That I was gonna put it on. And we're all allowed to make mistakes. Okay? We're all allowed to make mistakes. But earlier I said that I was gonna put it on medium because I didn't want the butter to burn. Well, it burnt. It burnt. But that's okay. It's fine. This is what happens. Trial and error. That's what happens in a kitchen. And that's just how you get better. Don't be afraid to cook. Do I want to show you how burnt? No. No, I don't. But I did just drop some on the ground. So let me wipe that up. Okay. So again, cut some butter, put it in here. Now we're going to grab this. We're going to get that started. Okay. We're going to throw these green onions on the little towel that I have going on. Then we're going to cut these peppers. Now, do I have like a rhyme or a reason to how I'm going to cut the peppers? No. No, I don't. They're going to get eaten. So I don't necessarily care about how it looks. And I don't really care if there's seeds. We're going to throw that there. Because my compost bowl is full. Okay. A light amount of pepper. A little bit of garlic. Touch of salt just to help with the shallots. Alrighty. Let's let those get a little brown. A little bit brown. Just make sure there's nothing crazy going on in these. And I did pull out the the meatballs, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it a little bit with some, well, no, I probably won't. There's enough. The heck was that? I don't know if that was this or Michael. There's enough cheese in it, to be honest. But maybe I'll cut one of them open so you guys can see, and I'll do like a little taste test. Give it a little mush. And these don't need to be cut perfectly. They're getting cooked down. And don't do as I do, because some of this stuff probably appears to look pretty unsafe, and that's more than likely because it is. So, now let's throw the peppers in. Give it a little stir. Good, good. We're gonna just set that there. I'm gonna grab one of these because they're really not that hot. Let's. I don't know if you can see the steam. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's not mushy, but it's got really good flavor. I like the feta. I'm glad that I got the garlic one. What it's missing is spinach, so I'm going to throw spinach on that. I was really wanting the spinach and feta. I'll put this back over here. We're going to throw this whole bag. We're going to throw this whole bag in there. But before we do that, we're going to cut some green onion. Because I feel like I need to. Maybe I'll throw this in the trash. Yeah, that's really good. Like, why not throw some green onion in with this? You know? Just gonna chop the little butts off. Throw that over here. And before anybody is like, you could save those and grow more green onion. I have. And you want to know what happened? I created new life. I'm pretty sure, like, I was rinsing it out and then, like, putting fresh water in there, like, almost daily. And then one morning I woke up and I went and I looked and I was like, what's floating around in there? And it wasn't just floating around. Nay, it was swimming. And I'm like, there is no way that it's not like a tadpole. It's not like a little frog. It's not a fish. Like, what the heck is it? So what I'm assuming is it was probably like a mosquito egg. I don't know. I didn't have any mosquitoes in the house that I can recall. But I was like, I don't like it. So I haven't done it since. And yeah, that's my story. I don't want little egg things growing in my green onion. We already have diarrhea lettuce. I don't want egg infested green onion. Like I said, this knife is pretty dull. I should have probably used a different one, but I'm like, I don't feel like dirtying another one. So here we are. And I really do like a green onion. So if you thought that was a lot that got thrown in there, chances are you're probably right, but I like green onion, so. And don't worry, more seasoning will go in there. All right. Now that it looks like a freaking mess in here, let me just do like a quick little pickup of all this scattered stuff. And I did not use 2 of these green peppers because I thought it would be a little much. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to roll it in this. I'm going to put it back in the fridge, and then I'll probably use it in the morning for breakfast. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's going to fit up here. No. No, it won't. Okay. That's good. And now, let's check. So the cake is looking like a cake, which is good. Now let's season this up. What do I have? Okay, we're going to throw a little bit more black pepper. A bit more garlic. No, I don't want that. Should have just threw this in here. It's the blend. Okay, I'm going to put some of this in here. It's the prime steak seasoning, but it's black garlic and truffle. So we're going to throw some of that in here because it's good with vegetables. Not good for them, but good with them. Are you watching? Can you hear it really good? Oh, okay. What thing? Oh. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that. What's backwards? Oh, okay. That's fine. I was like, what the heck? I don't even understand what that means. It's backwards. Okay. All right. So let's. I know that you can't really see it. It's looking pretty good. So we're just going to put that lid on there. Throw it up on a medium. And then I don't know if this is enough to consider it done. So I'm not. Now we're going to make, like I said, I have an icing that I want to add. I could have probably made my own icing, but this is where, listen, this is where I'm going to cheat a little bit. Okay? I'm going to use this shit. And yeah, I may have taste tested it just to make sure that I would want it with the chocolate cake. I feel like that could not have all been me. That could not have all been me. What do I want to... I don't know if I want to blend it or if I just want to mix it. I think I might just mix it. So, rinse this out. And yeah, you might be thinking, wow, this meal seems like it's a little plain. Okay. All right. You might be right. Where the heck? Oh, you know what? All my other spatulas I am currently using. Not spatulas. Oh my god. The little thingy thing. This. So I need to wash this one. And I might as well fill that up with some water. With some water. La 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 la. Okay. Dry this off because I don't want any extra liquid because I'm already going to get the liquid from the cherries. So let me dry this off and then dry the bowl out. I don't know why that thing is on there. That's kind of dumb. I don't know if I could take it off right now. What does it say on here? I don't know. I can't take it off, so you guys are just going to have to deal with it. That's dumb. Okay, so let's get it out. And I'm going to take some of this to work tomorrow and share with the besties at work. Okay. I got it out. Okay. There. Yeah. And then if it wasn't cherry enough, we're going to add the cherries to it. And let me kind of give it like a little pre-mix. My God. I've actually never done this before, so There's a first time for everything. I mean, it's kind of already looking pretty. And I don't want to, like, chop. I might just be able to do this, honestly. Because it looks like it's kind of chopping up on its own. Instead of, like, blending it so far down where it's kind of, like, bleh. And I don't want, like, a crazy amount of icing on it anyway. As I poured the whole amount, you know. This is looking good. This is looking good, guys. Oh my gosh, hire me. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. Let's taste this. See if I need to add anything to it, which I doubt I will. That's good. That's real good. Okay. So I'm going to put this back in the fridge. Right there. And I'll rise up. That's what the cake is doing right now. Smells good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the meat valves in here once I get this cooked to where I want it. We'll just leave the lid off. We'll leave the lid off. And then we'll kind of clean up now. Because we're done with a lot of this stuff. And then I'm not even going to lie to you. I think the rest of these oats, I'm going to make into chicken food. Into chicken food. And then let me see if I could find a little spot here. I know that you can't see it. Compost bowl. Okay. There's that. We don't need no more butter. And we don't need no more chicken stock. I'll put it where it fits. There's not really much of this left, but no point in getting rid of it yet. And this stuff we'll put in the pantry. Oh my god. I'm scared of that. We'll just put it where it fits. Okay. Then we got this and this. I already washed this, so might as well just put this back. Oh my god, look at that. Not that big of a mess. I'll probably rinse off the silverware and throw that in the dishwasher, but the other big stuff won't fit. So, and I dropped a little bit of water on the ground, so I'm just gonna use this and get it. And then we'll set this here in case I drop more water. Speaking of water, I should probably drink some. Oh my god, that was delicious. Okay. Now it's time to put the heat on. I'm gonna put this stuff over here. There is room, I guess, on my spice rack. They're just not organized the way I want it right now, which is fine. Okay. Rinse this shit. Rinse this shit off. When my husband does the dishes, he puts the silverware and stuff just wherever in these slots, and I like them to each have their own designated spot. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Beep. Beep, beep, bum, bum. I'm really sad because this is like a really cute apron, but I got like some oil on it. So it makes me really sad. That's delicious. All right. I'm going to put these in here. Just to soak up that extra liquid. Put that on a medium. And then, now look at that. Now look at that. Oh my god, I was almost able to finish this before my phone died because my phone is so close to dying. And we'll put this here. Move this back. And oh no! We had a spillage! Oh my god! Okay. No need to sound the alarms. Okay? This happens. This happens. Oh my god. I wonder if we're just gonna, let it continue its thing with the spillage. Obviously it's not done yet. No, nope. I don't. No. Okay. Okay, you guys. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. Um, Listen, it only took me 2 hours to do all that. And that's like start to finish. I mean, the cake might take a little bit of time only because obviously I have to ice it and stuff when it's cooled down, but I'm not going to ice it right now. So I don't know, sadly, if you're going to be able to see a finished product, but I know it's going to taste pretty fucking good. I can tell you that. Um, like I said, whoever wants to know what it came out like, you can message me. I'll send you a photo. But yeah, I don't know what is going on with this. Hmm, that sucks. Nope, that's not gonna help. Ugh. Exit, exit, exit. I don't know how to remove that, but it doesn't really matter because we're nearing the end. We're nearing the end of this live. I was kind of just, like I said earlier, I didn't really want to do it, but when I called my best friend, she's like, "Oh, like I'd watch that," and I was like, "Okay, well, I guess I might as well do it." So here we are. Mm. I don't know what the sound is. I don't know if it's the cake or if it's like um the vegetables. The rice is almost done. Oh yeah. Ah yeah. That smells good. That smells good. I want to say that this is like a healthier meal. If you think about like just the rice with the turkey and the vegetables, like yes. Is there going to be some cake involved at the end? Maybe, maybe not. But for the most part, if we just look at the rice, the vegetables, and the turkey with the feta and the rolled oats, I mean, it's not that bad. It just depends on how much you eat, you know? So, oh my god. It's like, it smells like it's burning, but it's only because some of the cake fell onto the bottom part of the oven. So, it quite literally is burning. Let's see how close the cake is from being done, though. It's probably got like another like 20 something minutes. I think it's because I hooked it up so much with chocolate. Chocolate? Yeah. Okay. This is done. That's done. I probably won't plate it on live. Because, like I said, my phone is quite literally about to die. But thank you for being here. Thank you for going. Literally, I just set this up today. Like, I have this stuff, but I didn't really know how to use said stuff. A lot of it wasn't charged because I assumed, I don't know, that it was not needing a charge, but I was wrong. So a lot of this stuff didn't get to charge all the way. So, yeah, a lot of this stuff is about to die along with my phone. So, thank you for coming, whoever decided to come. If nobody came, other than my husband, that's fine. I don't really care. I'm okay talking to myself. So, okay, well, I was trying to make it look like I was glitching. Anyways, alright. Oh my god. Girl, calm down. Sorry. It's because this has like a camera, so like anytime I move, like it moves with me, but like it's been like right now, it's like wanting to die. Okay. So, anyways, let me see. How do I end this? Okay, stop. All right. Well, thank you again. I'm pretty sure that everything's going to come out good. If it doesn't, then oh well. Doesn't matter because we're still going to eat it anyway. Okay. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye. 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 Love you. Bye. 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 Bye.